Okay, coaches, we're going to talk you through some video clips here of this, what we call the Snatch exchange. Now, this we found was pretty interesting because a lot of coaches, we found that many coaches, when putting together our initial research on the pistol read zone run game, really relied on the ride and decide. Now, we did not know that Nevada did not use that technique. We spoke to Coach Jim Mastro, who is now the running backs coach at Washington State University, under Coach Mike Leach. And Coach Mastro told us that they did not do that. He felt that the ride and decide takes too long. It's too much responsibility, okay, on the quarterback and the running game and the mesh. And he talks more about his snatch technique. Now, he details the entire fundamentals of the snatch technique on the full-length special report that you can find on our website at www.xandolabs.com by becoming an Insider's member. But this is just some of the best clips. Now, Coach actually sent this over to us. This, I guess you could say, is the greatest hits of clips that he used to teaches quarterbacks the zone read game. So what you're going to see here is you're going to get the read zone game to the tight end side, just looking at the quarterback's footwork here. And it may take us a couple snaps. Okay, so there's the drop step. Now, Coach calls that the drop and cock. Now, I want you to look at the elbows, okay? The eyes right now are on the 9 technique defender, who is the dive read, okay? But no extended elbows, no back hip to front hip, as you see a lot of coaches talk about the ride and decide. This is a pure bent elbow snatch technique. Either I'm going to give the ball or I'm going to snatch it. Right now, that quarterback has decided right away, just by the way this player is playing, okay, the decision that he's going to make. And that's going to give the football. Now, obviously, it's a great cut, okay, by that player. If we could get it back here, player cuts it back, okay, to the front side of the play. And again, this is all based on what you're teaching, the entry point, okay, of that back. And we found a lot of coaches are now relying more on the front side, okay, and the read side, A-gap entry point, not so much the back side of the read. And it's just tremendous cutback by that player, of course. See another example here. Okay, so there's the drop step, the drop and cock, as Coach calls it. Pushing the front side A-gap. That's right downhill right there. There's no doubt about that. Okay, the eyes are right now on that 9 technique defender. That quarterback's going to make the decision to give or pull. Now, you have a 9 technique on a D-gap. Chances are you're going to give the football, but we're just looking at his technique. Okay, so his eyes are there. Okay, he has already made the decision. The fullback or the pistol back's going to roll over the ball. Coach places a big emphasis on the thumbs of the quarterback, which he details on a full-length report on the pistol read zone game. But right now, it's a pure give right there. This player is obviously a pretty good athlete closing, but you're going to get an arm tackle in this situation, if anything. And that's just not going to happen. Back takes it right up in there for a pretty good game. See if I can get this to start for you. Okay, so now you're going to get an arc. You have a 7 technique. This is the arc concept, okay, which is also detailed in case 3 of our pistol read zone run game. But again, tight downhill path, okay, an A-gap read to the path, not so to the read side, not so much to the front side, as other coaches have talked about reading the front side just like they would on inside zone. This is a different read when you're running the pistol read zone game than traditional inside zone or slice. That's important to note. And this is a really good, it's a difficult shot to see, but you can see the quarterback's a bent arm action, okay, the drop and cock. Now, Coach teaches a search step with those backs. It's pretty interesting, and he details the patience that a back must have. It's not all just about going downhill 100 miles an hour, as some option teams believe in. I think we have one more for you. It's just a really interesting concept that we found in the pistol read zone game. Not a lot of coaches are doing the ride. Many are doing the ride and decide. This is another way to teach it. And who could argue with the success that Coach Jim Mastro has had in Nevada under Chris Ault, and the success that Nevada has had running this scheme, and the fumbles. You keep the ball off the ground this way. Okay, so now they're going to read the back side of it. Again, tight downhill path by that pistol back. He's coming right down tight into that A-gap. Now you have an A-gap defender there, so they're going to work to knock that thing out. Okay, you have a heavy technique here. Now this is known as a lock concept, which is detailed in case 3 of our full-length special report on the pistol. But that tackle is going to take him. You have an obvious gap exchange. okay, that player becomes the read. Downhill right there. See the bent arm action? Eyes are where he needs to be, but the bent arm action is key according to Coach Mastro. Okay, and now this player is just in a position to play the quarterback. Plenty of space right there for the pistol back to cut it back and make something happen. And of course, these are all tremendous clips, and they're there for a reason. We all know even quarterbacks like Kaepernick at that level do make mistakes. Okay, but these are the best of the best, according to Coach Mastro when he put this together to watch his quarterbacks. And this is the same tape that he gives his quarterbacks. I guess we have one more here. Okay, again to the read side. There's the A gap. Okay, there's an arc technique. If we get back here to see it. Okay, tight 4-eye technique. This against Boise. Here's the arc technique. Okay, here's the defender. Here's the read key. Okay, stretching it obviously. Back's able to bend it tight to the A gap path. But because you have that tight A gap path, that back's able to take it there. Coaches, this is just a sample of what we have for you on the full-length special report on the pistol offense. We talked to over 24 coaches. We have 45 game films. We have over 30,000 words. It was a real lengthy process for us. We really labored on it, and it's just something that even if you don't specifically run the inside zone, which many coaches do, or zone read concepts, it's just something to take a look at, even to defend it. Just a lot of stuff in there from coaches at all levels, including 5 of Coach Alt's former staff at the University of Nevada commented and worked with us on it. We appreciate your attention. There's more on our website at www.xandolabs.com by becoming an Insiders member. Thanks a lot, coaches. Good luck next season.